Yo, welcome back. Jack JRC, big up yourselves. Before we get going in this one, I just want to big up today's sponsor of the video, which is Ridge Wallet. And they've sent us some of their wallets to check out. So here's the one I'm using at the moment. This is made of carbon fibre and it's got the RFID blocking technology in. So that's where your cards go, in there. I won't get that out because it's got all the card details on. So yeah, it looks mint. It holds up to 12 cards. Clip your cash in the back there, which is nice. Holds plenty of cash, to be fair. I've been using it for about a week now. This one did come with, that's the cash strap. There's also a clip that obviously you just clip your stuff in there. But yeah, it's mint. So this is made of carbon fibre, this one, which looks awesome in the light. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's class. They've also sent me a 15% off code, and I'll put the link in the description, and I'll also put the link here somewhere. I don't know how that'll work, but we'll get on with it. So yeah, check it out. Check it out in the description. Head over to their website, use the code, which I will drop in the description. And yeah, big up Ridge for sponsoring this video. Let's go and see Scotty. Scotty, yay.
Morning all.
Good morning. So today we're on a second fix of another kitchen. Again, we love doing kitchens here at JRC, you know this. It's a nice one as well. Very nice. So we got, that's the only existing wiring in. Everything else has been rewired by us. So we've got a double socket going on there. Scott's just putting them on. Another double there. Obviously we've got that one to change to a chrome. We didn't wire that one. There's steel here. This was a bit of a nightmare to get over. So we just left that cable in. Obviously that's on with that utility behind. We've got a couple of doubles underneath, which will do dishwasher and ting. And then we've got the hobs going here. But there's a bit of a delay on the worktop, so we'll just fit the isolator underneath and pop back when the worktop's on to drop the hob in. Then we've got microwave oven, single oven there. The supplies for them are on top. We'll sort them out in a bit. We've got an extractor going here, and we've got 8 spotlights going in. We're using the JCC fire guards again. Brushed ground bezels, nice. Saxby lamps again. So yeah, that'll be nice, won't it, Scotty?
Very nice.
We've also got this to change. We're changing this because there's no LCD protection throughout. So obviously with us doing the work, we'd either need to change to LCBOs or upgrade the lot. So we find to match up with old boards, the RCBOs, it's cheaper to just put another board in, another brand of board, because the like your Crabtree, Wilex, all them, the RCBOs are like 30 quid each, whereas we can fit a board and the RCBOs are like 12 quid each, something like that. We're fitting Verso, as Sean would say, the cable smith, big up yourself. So yeah, we're fitting a 16-way Verso fuse board with RCBOs and all that, so I'll show you that in a minute. Where we've wired our cables, we've come through, there's the 10mm, which is going to supply the hob, so we'll clip that up into the back of the board, and here is our ring and our water bond that we've got in ready. The water bond came down there and we put it on when we did the first fix, just because we knew it would be a nightmare to get to after. So yeah, we bonded that up. Bonded the, yeah, water's bonded. We had to do some ripping out when we came because all the cables come back through, spurred off this and things like that. There was sockets behind, sockets here, all that jazz. So yeah, Scotty can get the sockets on. I'll get these spots measured up and drilled out, and then he can carry on doing the second fixing here, and I'll get the board changed over. And I've just remembered, the Ridge Wallet who sponsored the video, I've also got one to give away. So I'm giving away this one, which is carbon, I don't know what you call it. Carbon fibre cash strap, so it's got the same as mine, the cash strap on it. So I'll be giving that away to my members, to big up you lot, and thank you for obviously supporting us. So if you're not a member already, press join for your chance to get in on it and win it. There's only about 10 at the minute, so 1 in 10. 1 in 10 chance so far, unless everybody joins, that'd be fantastic. And then the odds will be a bit less, but yeah, big up yourselves. Got all the spots measured out now. Put the Johnny on, get them drilled. Nice. Scotty's little hands have come into play again, look. Oh, he loves it. Found most of them now. We've got 2 more to drill out here. Scott, get his little hands up there and get them leak.
Them monhands.
Monhands. So what I tend to do when doing downlights, look at all that rubbish. Redonkulous. Is get them all stripped out, get them out of their boxes, get all the bezels out, get all the lamps out, put them all together and then start fitting them. But you get a box for the downlight, little bag for the bezel, box for the lamp. It's no wonder all the bloody...
Why have these blue bags?
No wonder why we're having these blue bags. Our council's just decided it's a good idea. We used to have a big wheelie bin for recycling. Don't know why I'm telling you this, or not.
Also sponsored by
South Staffs Council. They give us little bags now to put the cardboard in, but the bag's about this big. If you buy something like a toy for the kids or something, the bag's full. Bag's full. So at JLC, we'll be having a lot of fires in the garden just to make up for it, or they'll just go in the grey bin, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, that's my bin situation. Yeah, just get these all set up ready, then we can get them on. These are all out now. Found them. Nice. So they can go on. There's a switch to change there. Scott's just changing that switch over there, bonding the back box to the switch. All the earths go into the back box, so he's just putting a 1 mil, 1.5, whatever it is, into the switch just to get it to earth. The metal. Yeah? It's nice. It's a very nice kitchen. Hey, it's got to. We'll, I'll get these lights on, get them turned on, get the switches changed over, and then I'll start cracking on with the board. Look at that lot. Just for 8 downlights. It's ridiculous, ain't it, really? Jeez. Scott's still doing that switch, look. Don't put him under pressure. Alright. You alright, Scotty?
Too good, man.
Good lad. I didn't know whether I've shown you these before, but these are the fire guards that we fit. We fit them on most jobs now, to be fair. They're good price and they're very fast to fit, so it's all push connectors. Got enough room to strip the outer insulation off and still have it in, and then push that together and it's all in. Nice. And then just bust it in the ceiling. Really good. Really good. I've got them in my house along with some Luceco, Luceco, whatever you want to call them, F-types, which you've seen a video on in my bedroom. Yeah, in the kitchen I've got them. I will be changing them soon. I'm not sure what to yet, but we're looking at fitting the Philips Hue lamps in them. So I might leave them up and just put the lamps in, I'm not sure. But yeah, I really like them. Really nice. Scott's just on the last spot now. Oh. Again. Go on. Go on. Oh.
Pulling me holiday, mate.
I've got a story to tell. That flip phone that I said was terrible.
Hello.
I said it'd break. He had it about 2 months.
Hello.
And it had to go back. Every time I flipped it open, the screen went off, battery went. It's just a gimmick, eh? Not a good one either. Who was it, mate?
Some insurance thing.
Insurance thing. He's into everything now, he's married. He's getting involved in all bills and that. So for our appliance sockets, what we're going to do is we're going to put a double socket on there. All our coils were left just on the floor when we did the first fix. Get in the way, mate, if you can. Alright. Alright.
I'll be out of the way next.
So what we're going to do is drill through here drill through Daya, Patrice on there, socket on there. They've already bought the plug through for us for the dishwasher, so that'll just plug into there. Normally, I don't like doing the socket before the plumber because obviously they've got their waste pipes and things like that. But obviously, because there's no worktop, the taps aren't in or anything like that. So we're just going to go to the right. That gives him the whole of the left of the cupboard, which should be enough. But you know what plumbers are like. I think they're the king of the trade, and they're clearly not. Because Sparkies are. They just get in the way, get all your pipe. Ooh, little push fit. Push them to get, yeah. Sorry. Went a bit far then, didn't I? I do like plumbers though, to be fair. I was going to be a plumber or an electrician. And when I went to do it, looked at the exams, there was more exams to be a plumber at the time, so picked electrics. Well done me. And now I'm a legend, basically. Very nice. Plenty of light, lovely colour, lovely light, nice. What we also do when we do two-way switching, I know I explained how to wire it in the last video, but we do like to just check, obviously, that they're both operating as they should, which they are, so awesome. So what Scott's doing, he's on his little flip phone, look. Ooh. What are you doing, mate? Busy? You busy, mate? Booked his honeymoon yesterday. He's leaving me for a week. When you going? Week after next?
Yeah, week after Monday.
Probably next week by the time this video's come out, to be fair. Are you? I'm going to be so sad. So depressing when I'm on my own.
I'll think of you, mate.
Think of me, mate, when you're sipping on a pina colada.
In my speedos.
In your speedos.
My sunnies.
In your speedos. The S's fell off yours though, didn't they? So while Scott's cracking on in that, I've labelled these up, ready to be ripped out. So we've got a ring, which I've marked up number 1, ring number 2, ring number 3, 4, which is a radial, 5, which is a radial, and then I've put 1, 2, 3 on the lighting circuits. Copied that onto the board. So we've got 1 extension and garage sockets, first floor sockets, ground floor sockets, central heating, the alarm, which is through there, extension and bell, extension lights and bell, which is the first circuit, first floor lights and ground floor lights. So I'm going to start ripping that out now. Feed these new cables down the back of there with the others, and then back entry the board. We'll probably mount it onto the same sort of thing here because it's the same thickness there and there. Mount that on, knock the back of the board out, our new one, get our cables in and get them connected up. First thing we need to do though, before we knock the power off, is ask permission. We always need to ask permission before we turn it off. Obviously they're going to be plunged into the darkness with no power now for a good, probably hour or two. So we'll go and ask now. So now that we've turned the power off, we've asked permission obviously, knock the power off. The next thing we're going to do is start testing all the rings, and all we'll do is, with a continuity tester, obviously ours is a multifunctional tester, but with continuity, we'll take continuity of the live loops, neutral loops and earth loops and just jot them down on a little piece of paper or cardboard, just so when we put the new board on, we can put them away in the RCBOs. We ain't got to get them back out to do the ring readings. We have for the R1, R2s, but I do them just before we connect them in. So as long as we check the earths or the ring readings are all right, we can crack on from there. So first ring, we'll do our lives. I'll probably do all the lives first, to be fair, just because they're at the bottom. So we've got a reading of 0.22, I don't know if you can see that, 0.22 on the live loops. I'll just do the neutral earth now, just so we do one circuit and then I can crack on. So if they're in the right hole, this one should be the neutrals. I'm getting in a right mess here, you know. So neutrals we should expect around the same value really. We've got 0.20 on the neutrals, so 0.20. And then our earths should be around 1.67 times higher because of the live and neutral cores being 2.5 and the earth being 1.5. So we've got 0.40 on the earth. So if we do, it'll probably make me look soft now. If we do 0.20 times 1.67 is 0.33. Let me just tap that again. Get it a bit tighter on the old probes. Earths. Which is 0.33, which was our expected result. So I'll do the same now for the other two rings. Our ring we've wired, I'll test that just before I put it in, which is this one. So test them, I'll test the other two now, and then I'll start ripping the board off. One thing I did forget to show you, before you do any continuity testing, I know I didn't, I did it yesterday to be fair, but you need to know the leads. So just join your live and your earth together. Test for continuity, so as you can see it's 0, 0. But if I do take it off 0, we get, let me just squeeze it together, we get 0.06 between your live and earth probes. So if we press 0, test them again, we're back at 0. So always do that before you do any continuity testing. So now we've tested our rings. We've got ring 1, ring 2, ring 3, all the neutrals, same, and then all the earths. So all those are tested now. What I can do is, with our radial circuits and our lighting, I would then link these to the earths from the same circuit, and then Scott would run round, try and find the last point or of the lighting, or the last point of the radial circuits, and test between the live and the earth at that point on continuity again. That would then give us our R1, R2 readings for that circuit. So if we do the same with the rings, bounce around, run round, test them, record the highest, that's then our R1, R2 readings for the rings. The ring final circuits. Not ring main, ring final. Nice. This light's really good. It's really bright, but it does have to always be hooked up. I know I've shown it you before, but I just thought I'd show you again. It's perfect in here. Absolutely perfect leak. Not sure how much of that you can see, but just walk straight into the corner of the cupboard. Nice! Scott was working in there, had the cupboard open, bosher. Jack walks into it. Am I bleeding? He's done the work in there now for the oven and microwave supplies. We're just getting this in now. So this is the 10mm, which is under there, coiled up at the moment. He's bringing it up, putting it in there, putting our deep patches on, and that's ready then for the hob to drop in. The cable will just drop down the back of there where the cutout is, straight into the isolator. So that's that. I've been doing the board, we've got it mounted now. We've got, looks a mess at the minute, but it won't. We've got some of the earths put away. These are our new earths off the new ring. So with the old ones, I've twisted them together so we know what's what. We've got ring 1, ring 2, ring 3. Then obviously our new cooker cables, hob cables, which is the 10mm. And then our new ring. So I'm going to test the continuity on these now, make a note of it, and then all the rings are tested, the end-to-ends are tested, ready to go. I'll connect that in, obviously test it first, connect that in, and then I think I might have a bit of messing about to do on the lighting circuits because the earths aren't very long. So I'll probably extend them in a Wago or something, just hide it down the back, and then come up with the others into the correct terminal. Nice. Verso as well, obviously they've sent me this jumper. Let me just plug the screen in so I can see. Just plug that in so I can see, because on my GoPro I haven't got a screen on the front. And obviously I want you to see me leak. Still can't see it, it's not loading. Anyway, sent me this jumper, but not sure whose logo they've put on. Because that ain't mine, is it, Scott? That little C ain't got a thing. I'll show you. Look. Show us your top, Scott. Get your top out.
Just get that plinth out of the way.
This is he squared up for work. Look, I bought him an hat. Where's that, Scott?
Which one, mate?
My hat I bought you?
Wash.
Oh well. See? Mine ain't got the little thing they've put on this.
Little nip.
So thanks for nothing, Versailles, yeah? Thanks for nothing. You tried. God loves a trier.
Thanks for mine as well.
Thanks for Scott's as well, yeah. Oh, you ain't got it on, Scott?
I ain't get one.
Oh, they ain't sent you on. Oh, sand. Cheers, Will. Thanks, mate. Anyway, I'll crack on with this now, get these tested, and then I'll start putting the RCBOs in ready. Yeah, I've took the earth out of here, and I will be putting a new earth up to this main earth terminal, and then obviously off to our board. I've put the bonding in, ready to go. But yeah, I'll just feed that and then come off again for us. That way there's an earth up here where it was before. I haven't got it, to be fair, and I might not, thinking about it now, because I've put, I'm gonna come straight into the board. I'll take all that back, because I've put this tiles gland in, Deligo make this, I think. Deligo, whichever one. So I'll come into there with our tiles and earth. Obviously it'll come straight out of there, straight up nicely then into the tiles gland, and then I'll swoop round onto these with our tiles and then straight up, and they'll have to come back and connect it into the meter. And that is the board mounted and done. We've got a little bit of tidying up to do on the neutrals and the earth, straighten them out of it, but other than that we're done. Where the cables come through here is not the best, but that's the back entry in the middle. I would have normally drilled out a row here, but obviously with this already in place, it was just perfect to come through there, so that's what we did. Tails are in. They've changed this tail clamp as well, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but last time I couldn't come up the back and then into them without it all bending, so yeah, it's in there nicely now. Took the earth down straight in, I'll put a clip on that. I'll tie these onto there, up the side here, and then into the bottom of there. Nice. There's quite a bit of tile on it, to be fair, so we'll get all that cut down, get all this tidied up, and then we can start testing. Scott's just put in a double pole switch onto the microwave, so that can go in, that's on ready, and then everything else, we're all done, we're all powered up. He's also put this in there, look. So he's got a spur for the extractor socket and the double pole isolator for the microwave, because it's 3.4 kilowatt, I think it's 16 amp, something like that, I don't know. But yeah, he's getting that done. He's done the socket under there for the dishwasher, that's ready to go, that's all done. As soon as he's done that, I can start powering things up and start the live tests. So yeah, it's been a nice board. Lovely boards are. I didn't have any Verso blanks, modular blanks, so I've put click ones in, but they seem sound. They seem fine. I can use metal blanks. I've got metal blanks in the van, pack of metal blanks, but I prefer the MCB ones when we can use them. They're nice, isn't they, Scott?
Very nice, mate.
Very nice, he said. So for that members giveaway, what I'll do is, obviously once you join the membership, you get into a little special area where I can post just for you, post videos, I don't really use it, to be honest, as much as I should, but I'll put a post on there with a picture of the Ridge wallet and what you need to do to win it. Basically I'll probably just say comment on this, no one else can see it apart from you lot, and then I'll spin a random spin generator in a week or so, give you all chance to join if you're not already, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, good luck. I'm not sure if I've shown you this before. So this is a Ketter, I don't know how you say that, but basically it's a folding worktop bench sort of thing. So it folds down to about that deep, flat, just knock it in the van, and it's perfect for if you're unscrewing cookers, things like that. You can literally just slide them out onto there, do your bit of work, slide them back in. Obviously it saves putting them on the floor and things like that. You can take the legs higher so it's a bit easier, but I'm not sure how to do that yet. We ain't long had it, to be fair. We've only used it about 3 times, haven't we, Scotty?
3 times, yeah.
I like it. But it's perfect for that. I can't remember whose little tip it was. I know they did the rounds on Instagram tagging me saying it was mine, but It definitely wasn't. It was either Joe the Spark or Adam the Mank or someone, I don't know. Thanks anyway, it's a good tip. So the last thing we tend to do when we're doing kitchens is screw the appliances back. So with this, these are the Neff. This one's not a sliding hide, but this one is a sliding hide. So with these, what we do is with the star bit, unscrew that. This just slides round and then you bang your black screw in there, which come in the pack. Same this side, unscrew that, pull it back. And then with the microwave, you take those two out, pull this little casing off this sleeve and then screw it in there. Same with this side, bosh, 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 and that's it. Screw them back, see me in there, look, yeah, it's been nice, everything's on now. We just got to go around the house now and test, check everything out, check all, obviously the results and that, test everything, and then we're done. Yeah, Scott's just starting to put the stuff away that we don't need now in the van. Oh, I've got something to show you. Got something to show, Scott.
Show and tell.
Not show you, show the gang. Check, don't mind the state of my van. Check this new tool out. Nice. It's a heat gun. You can adjust the temperature and ting on there. What do you think, Scott? Like it?
It's never going to be used, but yeah.
Don't be like that. So it's the 18-volt heat gun from Makita. Little selection of bits in there that you just pop on the end for all different nozzles and ting. Oh, it's good, isn't it? I like it, I like it. You used it yesterday? Day before yesterday? What's it got to do with him? Idiot. Scott's just running around doing the last ZS's on the lights and things. So we've put our labels on the board. We've got the RCD label, 2 wiring colours label, and then our recommended next retest label. We've labelled all the board up. Nice. We've had to change the blanks, the modular blanks for these metal blanks. The click ones don't fit. Thanks RS, cheers. Kids are crying. It pushed the buzz bar too far forward, so we just got rid of them, capped the buzz bar off and put the metal blanks in. But yeah, Scott's just testing that, finishing the testing off, and then we are out of here. Done. All tested, all done. I've got the results on my phone saved. We couldn't do the certificate on my phone because of the signal here. So it's all ready. When I get back, I'll copy it into a certificate, register with building control, and then send it through to the customer. So yeah, it's been a nice job again. Thank you very much for watching again. Leave a little like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Big up Ridge for sponsoring the video. Like I said, I'll put all the details below. Give it a click, check it out. Father's Day coming up, and obviously 15% off for you. So join the membership if you want a chance of getting in with the giveaway. I'll leave the details of that on another post, separate post on YouTube, and you can join. Big up yourselves. Scott?
Ta-da!
What about last time you said all nice stuff?
See you on the next one. Ta-da.
He's getting there, isn't he? He is. So yeah, see you later. I keep having to pay him just to say bye. Big up, see you later. Ta-ra.